It is me, your boy, Sven, going to the NFTGLs. We have videos from Jersey Cup. Jersey Cup is regular Tecmo or Super. Anyway, they played the Jersey Cup 1 or 2 weeks ago, and we recorded everything for you. So if you like Tecmos, smush the like button and subscribe to the NFTGLs. Also, in a few weeks, the NFTGL will return from its COVID break. Yay! Yay! So tune in and follow us on the Twitches and on the YouTubes.
That being said, there's a flea flicker, and no one's using it all day long. No one has used the flea flicker. Matt DeGeorge was going to hold on to it and use the flea flicker in the final game. I think because of this hiccup, Bad Moon should probably use a flea flicker now, but he didn't.
Where did he come up with all this material?
I did just random shit out of my brain. I'm literally just talking nonsense. That's it. Chip Lohmeller's going to do a chip kick. Does he get a better one? Nope. It's almost exactly the same depth of kickoff as before. And the coverage is not as good. About a 7-yard return, out of bounds, back to professional Tecmo playing. No more forgotten playbook editing. Hopefully when we get to the Skins offense, their playbook is updated. But I feel like we all know that Icon wouldn't make that mistake because he's a professional. He trains people at his gym. That's what he does. Go to Icon's gym. Rhode Island, right? Is it Rhode Island? It is in Rhode Island. And he needs people from out of state to go there because Rhode Island only has a population of about 4,000 people. That's like one New York block. Darryl Green in coverage. John Elway with the big run.
This one's for John.
You want to get over here on the mic?
No.
Barry Matty D White over here is dropping his low, deep baritone over here. I think he's coming on to me. I'm not certain. All right, drops down to Martin Mayhew this time. The Skins have a deep John. That looks like a touchdown, I think, for the Denver Broncos. Bad Moon. Bad Moon says you don't have to worry about tapping when you just throw touchdown passes.
This one's for John. I'm a Broncos fan. I hate that pretty good. That was like part of this.
I mean, come on. Fucking, we got Donovan McNabb saying, "Number 5 will always love you," with like absolutely no emotion.
He'd be like,
B-Dog was.
he'd be like, listen, I put on a jersey today. He'll make anything sound amazing.
Yeah.
Like, and God spoke to me, and He told me to put on that jersey.
Now, the Brian Dawkins era for the Eagles is like the best era of the Eagles football. Even though they win a Super Bowl, like, and we got the Super Bowl later, but like,
He's their all-time.
watching him pound the ground and like doing the Wolverine stuff.
Oh, he's the fan favorite.
Yeah.
Than who I've ever seen above Cunningham.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like way above everybody else.
Yep. Nice cycling. Washington starts off with a nice little dump-off pass to Gary Clark. Is that right? I got that right. I looked for confirmation. It wasn't Winston Zeddemore Clark. It's Gary Clark. Mark Rippon with a nice run, 4 yards. Under center. Fakes the handoff. That could look like a flea flicker, but it's not. He was tricked. He thought it might have been a flea flicker.
I'm going for the quarterback to make that.
Ripping out a shotgun. Lots of guys coming after him. The offensive line should get fired for that play. That wasn't even a called play, folks. That's just how good Denver's defense is. They did it again. In your head.
Such a good song.
Yes.
Question is what group do you like singing it the most? Because like, there's been like 50 renditions of it.
Ooh!
Phantom
Drone flattened. 4th and 10.
I think the kicker is like
Chip Loman. Chips off the old block.
And it's wide right. No good, they say. No good. You could tell by the disgust on Icon's face that he knew that that was going to be wide right as soon as he kicked it. And that's the kind of knowledge that you can learn at Icon's Boxing Club. 7-yard run for John Elway. Martin Mayhew coming up from the bottom corner slot, trying to catch Bobby Humphrey. No one can touch Bobby Humphrey until he goes out of bounds because he's Bobby Humphrey.
Wait, Ryan, check the conditions. Jesus Christ.
Bad Moon showing that Tecmo is not always just about tapping. Sometimes it's about scoring. And no one scores more than Bad Moon Rison. You can see all the people in the back, for the most part, kind of look sad and bummed out because they're not sitting here in the Final Four playing. But they have comfortable couches to sit on, so they can suck it.
Go! Oh! Wow. Dang.
Put in Kubiak.
As the crowd goes from surprised jubilation to agonized defeat.
Right down. You got it.
Splits the uprights. David Treadwell, Tecmo Super Bowl III's free agent kicker.
This one's for John.
Riggs and Murtaugh come out of the backfield. Gets to the 10.5 pube line. Looks at Stan Humphries and says, "You suck." Looks at some guy whose first name is Kelvin. Gerald Riggs. That is not what I thought his first name was. No idea, but I didn't think it was Gerald. That would have never been my guess. Hands it off to Biner. He cuts downfield. He gets out to the 10, the 25, the 57, the 42.
Bingo. What's up, though? You still in it? Or you're out?
I'm happy we got a bingo.
Oh,
That was clutch.
Yeah. Huge first down for Ernest Biner. You can tell that the Washington Redskins are solely motivated on the pure hotness of Mark Rippon's daughter.
Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. I know all about that.
Oh, he gets an arrow trick.
Called play.
And one of the Clark's brothers, the brothers Clark.
Is she still doing lingerie league?
I have no idea. But you should Google that and find out for me.
Oh.
Back of the end zone, catches it anyway because he has tentacle arms. Ricky Sanders bringing it back. Icon will not be held down. They don't do that in boxing. Again, it's only boxing, not MMA. So if you want to learn how to kick people, play Street Fighter.
I didn't hear no bell.
Hey, yo, Icon.
Nah, guys, this ain't no pie contest.
You know Tommy.
I don't care what anybody says. I love five.
She had a baby shower.
The only thing I don't like about 5 is there's no good boxing match in it. Like the whole movie, this
But
like
man,
The street
they
fight.
have like
For
the
Duke alone, it's worth it.
Are you saying the street
You
fight?
lose, you finish. I fucking love that movie.
The street
Touch
fight
me and
was
I'll
so
sue.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
the street fight's fine, but it wasn't
Touch
like
me
it
and I'll
wasn't a
sue.
it
was
didn't
a
have a real
lucky
boxing match. Like
But it was great.
I want
Street
those movies to end with like 7 rounds of another Muhammad Ali ripoff.
Yeah, why you trying to got me down? I told you you should have left this bum on the street.
I love how he lost his street fight and his career was done.
Yeah, I know, like, that
Can't
would
come
do
back
it
to
again.
Well, the cameras were there. Al Meltzer was there with the camera.
I'm tired of being Balboa's puppet. I don't care what.
Martin Mayhew comes up from the bottom. John Elway steps
Yeah, he said
back.
like 20
Looks like he's going to take off. He does take off. He's at the first down line again. John Elway's legs doing all the work.
This one's for John.
Merry Christmas.
I say
Why-
that
why
on
would you
TV
bring
all the
them
time.
here?
You can't look it up. Apparently, when I say it too, I say it to him. This one's for John. In real life, it's like this one's for John. We just like hear it different for some reason.
I think it's better with the pause.
Yeah,
It's way better with the pause.
This one's for John.
You have like the cadence perfect.
Bobby Humphrey on the outside steps out of bounds with 4 seconds left in the half.
Got
Denver going for another field goal. So many field goal attempts in this game. Lines it up perfectly. It's probably good. It looks good. It was good.
Ryan's master of New Jersey.
And that's the half. Oh, we could get it again, ladies and gentlemen. We got the wave. We got the paraglider. We got the dancing girls. And panties! Woo!
Not everybody's excited. Yeah, right.
I only do that for the perverts at home.
Wow.
Wow.
Throw it up.
Everyone says wow. But will it amount to anything? There's no ooh wow for bad condition Gary Clark. No one's impressed.
More like, whoa.
Ew. Art Monk's an excellent. Let's put him on the bench. Or at running back. Poor Gary Clark. He's not even sure if he's going to get to play over Brian Mitchell this quarter.
Hey, that's the best music.
Yeah, oh yeah.
In the far end of the room, you can see the guy in the left corner bobbing his head. He's playing some Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, if you can hear the music. That's how checked out of this tournament he is. Ooh, and a jumping block by the Denver Broncos. Mark Rippon throws cross-field passes like no other because of his accuracy. I'm certain of this. I've been convinced by Hallelujah himself. Ricky Sanders catches the ball. He's not in bad. Man, Little Mac is giving somebody the business right now.
Yeah, you could hear it.
Ernest Biner cuts up top. Oh, and he fumbles it out of bounds for a 1-yard loss. Washington insensitivities keep the ball. Denver not sure who to use. There's so many options, and they go with Steve Atwater. Steve Atwater's trying to lead him to the end zone. It's this way, Ernest!
Gotta be careful with Biner and the Broncos.
Biner gets the ball upstairs. Dennis Smith rushes up there.
Dennis Smith is fine.
3 open receivers, lots of options. He chucks it downfield, and Dennis Smith says, "Fuck yo couch."
It's the second time he dropped it, but it's so funny.
That's the only reason I did it. If it hadn't landed the first time, I wouldn't. It was a different game, too. Like, there's no guarantee people are going to hear both of them.
They should never gave you money.
Oh! Oh! Bad Moon announces that he will indeed take that fumble. He's not going to give it back. He wants the ball. He needs the ball. I don't know what else to say. First time today I'm at a loss for words. Or the third time, I'm not sure.
It's hilarious. Everybody's watching this on the small screen. It's hard on the big screen.
Yeah.
CRT just look better, man.
I mean, they do. The big TVs just aren't intended to handle the low-res stuff. Bobby Humphrey with a big cut through the middle and a first down. Stays in bounds. The clock continues ticking.
Are you staying over again?
Oh no, I'm going home later.
Oh, you are going home tonight? Okay. What's it for, like an hour and a half for you, or?
Now we're
Oh, not bad.
yeah, it's not
Wait,
bad at all. No, I'm in PA.
Right, right.
I know.
Bobby Humphrey cuts down bottom. Run 3, excellence, and a huge diving tackle. Something else that you can learn at Icons Boxing Club. How to dive. Most players don't dive in Tecmo Super Bowl. It's an essential necessity in Tecmo Super Bowl 3. Huge interception. Huge. John Elway gets too cocky. Mark Rippon from the shotgun, playing around in the end zone. No one will sack me, he says. Gets the ball off to Art Monk, who, if we all remember, was an excellent, and he doesn't catch it. Art Monk makes it the whole quarter with not a single catch.
High turbulence
Can I borrow your towel? My
in Wayne, New
car
Jersey.
hit a border buffalo. Yeah, I'll laugh to myself.
All right. Start of the fourth quarter, down 6. It's been back and forth. Neither team wanting to score any more points. But it's the fourth quarter. Everything has changed except for Gary Clark's condition.
Yeah, I've never seen such finger speech. That's right.
We had a Tyson knockdown too.
Knock down or knock out?
I'm sorry, knockout.
Wow, Mike Tyson has been defeated.
Show him running in the end, or no?
Tadeo's, tune in to Tadeo's
Still time.
Twitch channel.
This is it.
If you remember from earlier, he can teach you how to beat Mike Tyson,
Why are you talking shit?
as well as
Call the game.
how
Call
to
the
Tecmo.
game. I ain't playing this game.
That's the most important factor of the game. You know how loud that was? These people heard it. All 10s of them. Chucks it to Ricky Sanders deep. Ricky wants that ball. Ricky needs that ball. Nothing but truth from Icon.
Makes the catch.
He's like, if I have to beat you with trash, I'm gonna do it.
Still nightmares now. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
and you know what's funny? So my in-laws who live
Ernest Biner breaks a tackle and sprints to the end zone. We've got a presently tied game.
They live 2 houses
Can
down.
Carl Mecklenburg keep it that way?
I believe it, yeah.
And when he made that catch, he was still living there. And this is how big of a
Mecklenburg runs in. He doesn't get anywhere close enough. Chip Lowmiller takes the lead. It's really all Lowmiller now as he's kicking off.
My whole family's trying to say
Icon kicks it a little short again. Better safe than sorry.
I had fun, but I never felt like I even had like a big booty regular cruiser in like 5th grade. Just I don't know, it just didn't feel like
Fourth quarter.
And then I had a buddy who was trying to make a
Down for the first time this game.
So
I think.
I saw the Jets play the Patriots, and I don't know why. Some just like kind of like this team. They were like 2-14 that year.
The Jets? Aren't they 2-14 every year?
No, I meant the Pats when I started liking them.
Oh, okay.
So then they went 2-14, and then the next year.
No, it doesn't.
themselves,
They
went
had to change up
5-11,
the system.
And I just
That was doing it because it was like there's something wrong with it.
this is
So there's no-
I didn't know
no
shit
tap
about football.
thing
So I had just become a fan, right? And I was like, all right, I got to get a jersey. I'll just get the quarterback, who was Hugh Millen at the time. So I have a fucking Patriots Hugh Millen jersey because I didn't know they drafted Bledsoe like 2 months later.
Mayhew rounds it out. Everyone's open. Everyone. And John Elway says, I'm not passing it anyway. I don't like touchdowns.
This one's
But I won't
for Sean.
I won't bore you with that stuff. But anyway, yeah. So I've been a fan for a while.
Pitches it up to Bobby Humphrey. Best pass he's thrown all game for a first down.
Before they got like good and positive,
Yeah.
they can't say that like.
And there was this one kid in high school who was a Packer fan that was just busting my chops at like Super Bowl loss.
Darryl Green in control.
Desmond Howard.
Elway in the backfield. Almost everyone's covered, and he runs again. John Elway using his legs.
I was so excited too.
Inside 2 minutes, down by 1.
I like 7-21, and then we were only down by 6 in the very next.
Pitches it to Humphrey again. Humphrey cuts up, cuts down, cuts up, cuts down. All those moves amount to 1 extra yard. Redskins call a timeout. Last game of the season, can't hold anything back now. Though both of these players are guaranteed another game, so it's not the last game of the season for anybody. Ooh, Bobby Humphrey runs out of down. Yeah, he looked terrified. Terrified. Doesn't want to fumble. Needs to hold on to the ball. Takes the tackle in the middle of the field. 3rd and 2. Skins call another timeout. High-level play right here. We expect nothing less from our former champion and the ultimate leader of Icon's Boxing Club, Icon himself. Martin Mayhew in control. Elway chucks back. Almost everyone's open, and he runs again. Another 4-yard gain for John. Pitches it upstairs to Humphrey again. Runs out of bounds again. 8 more seconds off the clock. 3rd and 3. Broncos digging deep, trying to decide what they should do. They picked one of their 8 plays again. Martin Mayhew in control. John Elway pitches it off. Gets the first down and the touchdown! Martin Mayhew. Icon knows he can house this kick, though. Everyone's watching. This is it, right here. It's all for the money. It's not, but it's all for this game. Here it is. If this were real life, Brian Mitchell could have a chance, but this is a game, and Brian Mitchell's on the bench. Can Riggs and Murtaugh bring it out? He got to the 5, the 10. He broke a tackle. It could happen. He's at to the 15 again. He keeps running. He wants to break every tackle possible.
If he had Murtaugh, he might have brought it. He might have taken it.
And it's over. Former champion Bad Moon Rison moves on to the finals for a chance to once again regain the Jersey Cup.
Oh shit!
Icon steps into the loser's bracket like stomping rhinos about to whoop somebody's ass. Look at the power of that jaw as he bites that pizza. Look at that forearm. That's the.
No problem.
All right, I'm done.
3 minutes.
I'm done.